Dark so long I cannot find the meaning. Hold my hand, let me stay by your side through this never-ending night. I can feel it now, it haunts me. All these demons, how they surround me. In this red light, it calls me. He is reaching out, consuming. Tyrant of the dark star, where's my love? What hold this heart?
Hello everybody, welcome back to Goblins and Gays. I'm Aubrey, your GM. Also ask my players to introduce themselves, who they are, who they're playing, and then we'll go rolling into things.
Hi, I'm Aki, and I play the vigilante Gravewing, who is a Nagaji sylph, monk, and kineticist. We both use she/her pronouns.
Hello, I am Farris, she/her, and I play Alouette, also she/her, a bardic thaumaturge beastkin, doing her best while juggling a family curse, falling in love, and of course, the end of the world.
Hello, I'm Dusty. I use they, he pronouns, and I'm playing Eurideux, formerly Moran. Still a problem. Just angrier now. They are a blood hunter Nephilim problem. Just trying to fix things even though it's all bad. They also use they, he pronouns.
Hello, I'm Sparlock, and I play Alistair Whiskerfield, the great rat detective, arcane archer, and wizard extraordinaire, the revolutionary firebrand, sworn enemy to the Scriabins and scourge of the bourgeoisie, and master of Nicodemus Tower. We both use he, him pronouns.
Hi, I'm Tick. I use he, she, they pronouns, and today I'll be playing Nihil, who uses he, they pronouns. He cooks, he cleans, he eats people, and has an alien parasite living in his spine, slowly consuming him. What more could you ask for?
Hi, I'm Alyssa. My pronouns are they, them, and I play Laeth the IV. Dampier, dandy, rogue, failed matricide with a -1 constitution modifier. Laeth uses she, any pronouns.
So now is the question of what happened last time.
We found the mole, which was great, actually. Fantastic, even. Not that good. We separated into our little sections, and luckily, the one that had specifically Laeth and... not Laeth, Laeth and Alouette were the ones that encountered the mole, which was not very good for them, but very good for the mole. The mole was, I believe, Clover was her name? Clover or Carol? I've been watching too much Deltarune. I think it's
Clover.
Clover,
Carol?
yes. Beautiful.
Where did Carol come from?
Deltarune. Anyways. It was Carol. There was a couple of assassin attempts, but luckily, after a couple of fights, everyone almost dying multiple times, we managed to, as in they managed to, pull off a wonderful fight, and I think capture her, or at least figure out who she is.
You figured out who she is. She's currently in the middle of running away.
Yeah, she's in the middle of running
chasing her
away
down
right
on the
now,
street.
so good for her, I guess, question mark? Bad for her, actually. I think she shouldn't be doing that.
It's bad for her because I have 40 speed and she only has 30.
Get her! Get her!
I mean, counterpoint, you have like 5 HP, so...
To answer your question, Aki, Lou is in disguise as Lorelei, so she pretty much took all the hits.
And Vittorio especially, it's interesting as you're walking around Coffin Walk. Lorelei is going through and checking in on a lot of the people who lost someone when the high priest did his thing. And Vittorio is just kind of looking around Coffin Walk, and at one point sort of approaches one of the burned out shells of a house and sort of starts to look around in the remains.
Haven't been back up here to see this at all, huh?
No, the last time I was here, it was a flourishing district full of art and culture and life.
Well, we still got some art, some culture. But if the rows, the slums, Coffin Walk is whatever's beneath that.
Yes, I hope one day that maybe some of the light will return in many ways.
I'm gonna pretend to understand whatever that meant. Oh, I just start showing people around, I guess, while we wait. There's we definitely got we got those murals that have been covered up with more murals. It's we can't wash this shit, so we're just gonna paint over it because we finally have paint. I think the floors are also hella waxy because we don't get lamplighters here, so we just pile up candles on candles on candles and light our own shit. I think Coffin Walk still is 75% depressing and 25% not depressing, depending on where you are. There's definitely nicer community areas, but it's not by much. It's nicer in the sense that I think those are they're just safer than most areas. This is Gravewing's turf. Gravewing knows this area the back of her hand and then some. But if I do run into anybody I know, I'm just gonna quietly shoo them away. This is not a visit. This is not. We're working.
Yeah, you do that, and at one point you get near the river, and there's a mural for the drowned. This sort of wall covered in names of people who have been lost at sea, along with all of the candles and scraps of sails, scraps of clothing. And you do watch as Vittorio does light one of the candles.
I was gonna ask who's that for, but I'm gonna assume you've got a lot of dead.
Yes, there are lots of people. But specifically, this was for my sister. Her ship was missing when the day the Tyrant arrived. No one ever found it.
Well, if it was before the Tyrant, she might have just fled continent.
We can only hope that she ended up somewhere else and lived a happy life.
This is gonna sound really weird. Were you survived by just your shitty son?
As far as I'm aware, unfortunately. Well, or fortunately. And it's about this time, Gravewing, that you hear a voice on the wind. You hear Nadia's voice saying, hi, it's us at the tea house. They're here.
Okay, tea house. I just turn. I slap a part on the wall where I know that my parents' names are. I just don't know what that looks like. So I just slap that part on the wall, be like, okay, tea house. 1 second. I'm also gonna use Whisper on the Wind. God, what do I say this uses? Well, by my authority, we're coming. Keep Jace if you can. Don't die. I like to think that I'm saying all of this while running with my hands sticking out in the air.
Yeah, you're doing that. Lorelei sees what's going on and moves to fall into line as you both. You're the closest to the tea house. Honestly, you'll probably get there before the group in the row.
I have a lot of movement speed. I think I match with Laeth.
Yeah, that sounds about right. Speaking of, on this chase, we are going to move from standard initiative into a chase using the chase mechanics. Laeth, you burst through the doors out into the bustling market of Darklight Bazaar. Give me a perception check.
36.
36, yeah. No, you take a second, you're looking around, and you look to your left, and you watch as this hooded figure sort of slides underneath this market stall and goes into a roll, stands up, continues running.
Yeah, I will follow after, and I think unfortunately, my best approach will be just sort of doing it, unless I can do it stealthily, sort of doing it acrobatically or athletically.
It's theoretically, yeah, no. The great part about chase rules is I give you something and you tell me how you're going to overcome it. You could theoretically use stealth to try and cut off Clover.
Yes, I would love to do that. Oh, wait, or use my thievery knowledge to think like a thief, which she also is, and figure out where she's going and cut her off that
way. Can also do that, too.
Yeah! I'm gonna use a hero point. Okay, that one's better. 18 is 35.
35, yeah. No, you've been around the Darklight Bazaar enough that you're kind of starting to learn the layout of the streets, and you're doing your best to, if she's heading this direction, like where she might head, and as you set off Lou, you follow her out the door as well. How would you like to contribute to this chase?
Can I use Eyes of the City?
Theoretically, you could use Society, yeah.
I would like to just grab information off of people as I run by them, try to figure out if they know like shortcuts or where they might be going. Like, where would you go if you were on the run from someone?
Just real quick, grabbing a rando and being like, which way would you go if you were on the run? Point.
I'm after you. Where are you going? Oh,
hypothetically,
a hero
win
point.
1 gold.
This dice has decided it used up all of its good rolls last week, which is fair. It used up a lot of good rolls last week, so I can't even be mad about it. That's gonna be a 26. Por favor.
26, yeah. No, you use that and you figure out like how people would run, or you can also be like, hey, have you seen a person who looks like this, kind of thing. I would say that it also works with Society, and they can just be like, I saw her went that way, like over the fruit stand.
Onward. It is specifically for tracking, that's what Eyes of the City does. I can use Diplomacy or Society to track.
Yeah, you both succeed on this, and you get 1 chase point, and once you hit 3, you will catch. And Laeth, As you round a corner trying to cut Clover off, you watch as she sort of takes a running leap and goes from wall to wall and is now trying to run across the roofs.
That's just rude. I will follow athletically, I suppose. I assume she's far enough away still, like in the lead, that I can't try to like whip her and keep her sort of closer.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. 28.
28, yeah, no, that will be a success for you. And Lou, you also see the same thing.
Nice. How far away is she right now, you said?
She has just parkoured up and is running across the roofs.
Would you say she's within 30 feet or no?
Theoretically, yes.
I'm going to flip up a cantrip card and flick it at her, and it's gonna turn into a vine that's going to burst up from where the card lands and wrap around, maybe potentially her legs. It's a spell attack. Great, awesome, cool. Hey, we did so good last week. Don't you want to do that again and be really cool and awesome? I thought so. It's because you're the best, and you're my favorite, and I love you.
Thanks, Mom.
That was really cool and a good roll. So excellent. You did a stunt while you were rolling cool. That. So 28?
A 28? Yeah, no, Laeth, as you crest the roof, you watch as these vines come up and grab at Clover's heels, slowing her down, making it harder for her to move.
It is a minus 10-foot circumstance penalty for 1 round to speed if a success, and it's immobilized if it's a crit success, which I doubt.
It is a regular success.
Weird.
Yeah. But Laeth, you watch as she is trying to run across the roofs. She's running as if to jump to a nearby roof. What would you like to do?
I would like to attempt to like fake her out and get her to stumble using my deception.
Of course.
36.
36? Yeah, that would be a critical success. And one last thing from you, Lou.
If she is within 30 feet still or again, I would like to cast Osseous Cage.
Yeah, you certainly can.
So that is a reflex save on her part. As Lou pulls out a pair of bones from one of her many little bags and sort of flicks them out, and they just start expanding and growing and multiplying. They're bird bones. Don't be weird about it. Don't make that face, Alyssa.
Flashbacks to Marrow.
Listen. Fuck you.
It's I don't know. It's against my spell DC, I assume, which is a 24. So I don't know how good she was at reflexing when she is what she is, a rogue. That's not a great roll. So that would be a failure, especially with the penalties caused from the being distracted with the feint. So Laeth's feint successfully distracts Clover so that these bone cage can just come around, just snap around as she sort of takes a tumble from the roof onto the ground. Not enough to take any serious damage, but she is a little ruffled up. She is also immobilized until she can escape.
Mm-hmm.
escape with a capital E. So I assume that means it's like an action.
Yeah,
of some
escape with a capital E has to spend an action to escape. And it is about that time that Gravewing, you're faster than both Lorelei and Vittorio. They're a block or two behind you, but you kind of come skidding around the corner to watch this bone cage with a figure sort of take a tumble from this roof onto this ground, and people in the Darklight Bazaar are starting to notice. Some people are doing the smart thing where they're just like, something's going on in here, I don't need to be here, and other people are starting to just being like looking around like, is this legal? Like, should we talk to guards?
Okay. I'd like to avoid guards being called. So I'm gonna do some crowd controlling here. One second, I'm just like looking at what are potential things I can use. So I do have Streetwise, and while that specifically lets me use society instead of diplomacy for gathering information, could I argue like these are streets that I'm also local to? I'm not the main bug for this district though. That's my sister. But it's not like I'm not known to these people. So potentially could I just use this opportunity to persuade the people to just go home, or like that they didn't see anything and do not call the guards. Like it's just kind of like typical vigilantism is happening here, guys. You saw nothing. But like use society to do that over diplomacy.
Yes, I'd say so. Yeah.
Oh, yay! Okay. I think that's okay. Yeah, I managed to get 29.
29. Yeah. No, you're able to at least buy yourselves some time before the more zealous people might develop a spine and go try to find the guards.
This is chase order, right? So
theoretically, the chase is over now that they succeeded 3 times.
Oh, okay, dope. Well,
they got 3 points.
Well, if that's the case, once I've helped get locals to GTFO, I'm gonna come up to whoever on this team is closer or closest and be like, we got him.
It's Lou.
No, it's absolutely
closer.
You were faster. I'm still casting bone spells. You're the one next to Clover.
I mean, she's still conscious, but can knock her out to make sure she doesn't get out of the cage.
You want to do the honors, or should I?
Gladly. And Laeth will. Non-lethally, I guess.
Yeah, just give me a just a melee attack, just an unarmed attack. We'll see if this hits you. Knock her out.
Because of the glare, because I'm using my little dice, I thought it was a nat 1, which would have been very funny, but it is 17. So that's a 34.
34, which would be a critical success. So yeah, you get her just sucker punch her, and yeah, the lights go out. She is unconscious. And Gravewing, this is when you realize who is in this cage. This is Lorelei's lieutenant
and romantic partner.
God damn it. Okay. She's not gonna be happy about this. Okay. That when I see Lorelai and Vittorio like jogging around the corner, I'm gonna go meet up with them and kind of just shake my head and you're not gonna be happy about this.
And you've been around Lorelai enough to immediately sort of see the look of worry that crosses over her face when you say that. As her mind goes through, none of the three options were great that she gave the information to, but she may or may not be putting it together very quickly. And from around another corner appears Yuri, Nihil, and Alistair.
Hey guys.
Good work.
No. No one died, right?
No one died.
Okay.
So this is our culprit, huh?
We should probably get this out of the streets.
Mm-hmm.
I think Yuri would like to just get people going, nothing to see here, go away.
Yeah.
This is legal, I swear.
Another case solved by the great mouse detective.
That is true.
Yeah, you do that. You can sort of pick up the unconscious body and sort of haul it over your shoulder. And where would you like to take your traitor?
Before we leave this alley, Laeth stole Lorelai's little coin pouch and is going to go through it and empty out its contents and then ask Lou if any of it is magic or tracking. I don't know if Lou is capable of discerning that, but I assume that all magic is the same. So I'm just
I can at least tell if it's magic, so I will wave my little amulet over it to see if it pings off my arcane sense.
Yeah, there's about all told about 50 gold in this pouch. There are a couple of rings that appear to be magical of some kind, and that's about it. Most of just seem to have valuables in it.
I don't know about y'all. I'm still in Texan mode from my earlier yeehaw. But I vote we take the traitor to the place where if anyone follows us, they blow up.
Oh. A good choice.
I see the vision.
I agree.
Can we get there pretty incognito from here, considering we're carting an unconscious person? I mean, we can pretend they're just blackout drunk, but we can end up burning them through.
There's a bag of holding when you need it.
Yeah,
that would be a different kind of Weekends at Bernie. The original.
There is a passage back to Starlight Bastion. That's the name I was looking for. There's a passage in Darklight, so you could go through there. So you wouldn't have to, and it would be relatively close to the Wizard's Tower.
We tied her up, right? We tied her up.
We just knocked her out so far.
Okay, well, tie her up too, because if we're going to secret tunnels where she can easily escape, we might as well just keep something on her. Yeah. We got a bunch of adventurer's robes. She's gonna use one of those and tie her up, hog tie her.
Yeah, you can certainly do that, and you tie her up and everything. You carry her through and to the Wizard's Tower, and as you're traveling through this secret passage, Lorelai is not exactly always a chatty person to start with, but she's quieter than normal.
You fed her the misinformation. You must have had some sort of suspicion.
It was just crossing all of my, dotting all my I's, crossing all my T's. It had to be somebody who was close to me. But I hoped it wasn't her.
Did you have someone following Gravewing too?
No, Gravewing wasn't one I gave any information to, but Gravewing was about the only person I was sure wouldn't have done it.
More sure than your wife.
Yeah. Oh. I don't think she'll be.
I am awkwardly quiet now. If you were looking at my face, I make one of those. You know, you ever see like art where it's like here's a line and then they add a little bit of a slant to it so you can kind of guess where the lips like kind of are pursing either up or down. It's like that. That's the face. I'm not speaking on this. This is not my. This is a lot. This is a lot. Carrying my girlfriend's treacherous wife.
We're AO3 territory, I see.
This is a very strange version of Dumea. This could have totally happened, though, when you think about it. So instead, I'm just gonna look at, this is not me saying this in character, but I'm certainly thinking this. Wow, all this piss and shit all over the floors and walls is so interesting right now. Look at how big that one is. That's floating there. Okay. Wow.
Girl, what?
I'm thinking this. I'm not saying this out loud. If you're asking Aki, we're in a sewer.
Yeah.
We're in a sewer. Yeah, you don't think there's gonna be a couple logs? That's a bad night.
We're better than this.
No, we're not. No, we're
we
not.
should be.
No, we're not. No. No. We are not. If we have to go through sewers, we are not. Do you think we are, the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
There is a book that is perfect for this situation. Everybody poops.
Guys, you're gonna say the Phantom of the Opera, and I don't know why.
So eventually,
anyway.
Eventually, you get to the other side. You get back to Starlight Bastion, and you're able to smuggle this traitor into the Wizard's Tower full of dangerous artifacts.
Did we think this through?
Don't worry about it.
Well,
you have like a broom closet in here.
Like magical, like. I'm
locks
assuming a lot
shit.
of things about.
There is door locks. One of the entrance explodes people, and the only thing anybody but me and my family knows about this place is it's full of death.
I like to think that Alice just said all of that out loud.
Yeah. That is exactly why. Like, even and you get the implication. Because he's better at subtext than I am, that the idea is, even if they get the idea that they can possibly escape, we can get them so afraid of, the magical artifacts exploding them that they're not going to go anywhere.
I'm really scared of this place, I say as convincingly as I can for someone who's not enthusiastic about magic items. Giving Alistair a thumbs up, yeah, this place is really scary.
Yeah. So yeah, you leave the unconscious person somewhere, chain them to a chair or something.
Securely leave them somewhere. We're not just leaving her willy-nilly on the floor. There's a security measure here. A broom closet, a chair, something. I
assume there's some sort of either a straight-up dungeon or a room that's designed to secure an artifact, and I've already moved the artifacts out.
Yeah,
So it's just like a blast-proof door.
Yeah, I'd say definitely there was a room that had a, an art, like for artifact storage that, was definitely meant to withstand some punishment. The room, Dusty. The room.
Yeah, Dusty, why are you being such a pervert?
I'm about to pull the hotel Bible on y'all, I swear to God.
You're the one that's saying that Great Grampy was into bondage, so there's all these chains.
That wasn't me.
Yeah, Dusty, why are you saying that? You're in Ohio, so you can't combat me with a newspaper.
But I can.
Oh, that wasn't Dusty.
I know. That's why I'm screenshotting this.
Aubrey,
so
cut
funny.
out the part where it's not Dusty and leave the rest for burgers.
Oh.
But yes, you have an unconscious person. She will wake up in 8 hours or whenever you heal her, whichever happens first.
Just say the word.
1 second. I'm gonna turn to Lorelai. Are you sure you want to be here for this?
I should be here for this.
It may be worth knowing she super wanted you dead. Like, her personally was very much wanting you dead.
To be fair, there were also those black-blooded people that were, brainwashed. So...
A possibility. We don't know that she is not.
You certainly know how to check.
We do.
Who would like to make a medicine check to see if she is under any effects of indoctrination?
Sure.
Yeah, I was like, on God, somebody who's trained in medicine, please.
I'm not a medical guy. I don't know anything about the medical degree.
Got it. And I get a +1.
A +1? Or
Plus.
Also,
I got a plus because of my gloves. Give me a +1 to also my medicine check. So that's gonna be like a 28. Yes, 28.
28. You do the thing where you look for the black veins in the sclera. You even inspect the wound before. Yeah, there are. If she does have any signs of indoctrination, it's super early.
I mean, I can't fully rule it out, but I haven't really seen it firsthand yet, so maybe I'm just missing it, but I don't really see anything necessarily.
Can I pat her down and look for secret pockets and take all her stuff, please?
Yeah, you can. Give me a thievery check.
Empty this bitch, chat.
Look! Unfortunately, I don't think I'm emptying her because that is an 8 on the dice and we have not hit an hour. So that is an 8 + 8 is 16, 26.
A 26. So yeah, you certainly pull out a good number of knives, a bunch of lockpicks, several vials of what you're guessing is probably the same poison that was coated the blades. That's about it.
Great. She's definitely not escaping now. I've taken away all her means of escape.
Exactly.
do we know that this is all of her people that she's working with?
These were just hired goons. They didn't even know who she was.
Yes, they had no real... They were just being paid.
So, is she working alone to do this? Yeah,
If she wasn't, then you would think that she would have brought them with her. Especially since she came herself instead of simply sending hired goons. Which really would have been the smart thing to do, but thankfully she was not very smart about it.
Alistair, do you think there's anything in this tower that could force them to speak truth or force them to not lie so you could actually interrogate them?
I don't think I've found any spells or potions that do specifically that just yet. I was thinking about the ones that I've learned so far. I can't think of any.
I can check my notebook really quickly. As long as it's a mental spell, I can just temporarily pick it up, but there's no guarantee. I pull a little notebook.
I think it's Zone of Truth, right? That's what it's also still called in
Still called Zone of
PF2E.
Truth?
I think it got renamed.
I think. Did it?
They all got renamed.
Filters, it has to be.
That would make sense.
But I think it got renamed to something very, very
It's
similar, like
Ring of
of
Truth.
Truth. Yeah.
It's Ring of Truth.
I'm like, I know it was just a thesaurus swap.
Yeah, I remember it being like 4th level or something crazy
third.
because it's so powerful.
No, it's third. Third, I remember because Estrella had it and never had a chance to really use it.
It's like, is it just going to be a book labeled Ring of Truth or something?
It is mental for
Yeah.
Nihil.
Oh, it's mental. If it's in the occult, what level is it?
It's
It
an
is
occult, mental, and it is
Level 3.
level 3.
Spell level 3.
Oh
So
shit,
you
I could
should-
just pick that up briefly.
Yeah.
Let's go, Clutch.
You have to give me like 10 minutes, I think. Question mark.
We've got 8 hours until we heal this bitch, so you've got 10 minutes.
Niall's just flipping through the book, and then Alouette leans over and just points. It's like, oh, there it is. I'm like, they're just like, oh, there it is. Yeah, perfect. Thank you.
It mentioned bells, that's why I noticed.
Yeah. Your spell book, right? Or your whatever book.
Oh, this is a cookbook. I just let Schism write spells in it sometimes.
Ah, okay, yeah. Unfortunately, my ancestor wasn't quite cool enough to work on divine and occult spells. He was all about the arcane. Hadn't uncovered the real secrets of magic.
Eurideux will nod along, knowing that.
I lean to Vittorio and say, I think this is what they call a special interest.
It is, I believe they do.
Vittorio invented autism this week.
So what would you like to do before you wake up, Clover, and have a chat?
Laeth looks for somewhere that is out of the zone of the Ring of Truth.
I'm gonna shove you in it. I won't, but I should. I do want to give Laeth back her ring that she loaned me.
Also,
really quickly, what? Oh, sorry. What is the radius for this spell? This is important.
20 feet.
It's 20-foot burst.
20-foot burst. Okay.
It's also not like a perfect lie detector, but it can give us more information depending on how good their save is. So,
Yeah, it's a burst, so we just gotta be out of the range.
what are you guys gonna lie? You gonna come on the internet and tell lies to me, little Nihil?
Yeah,
Oh,
frequently.
Why?
We
Constantly.
always light an aisle.
It's like instinct at this point.
Some might even say we're in denial.
That's
Oh,
a river in Egypt, okay?
So only
Experiencing
the
psychosis.
only the spellcaster knows that the person is lying.
No, there's a ringing bell noise if they fail and attempt to lie.
No, it's
but
whenever
it,
they
it
speak
rings
true.
if they tell the
the bell
truth, so it's like
rings.
ding ding, they did it.
Oh, whenever they speak true, the bell rings.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, but realistically, a 20-foot burst is pretty big. How
is
big
pretty
is this tower?
We gotta go like 2 floors up, come back down to
I was gonna say this tower is cylindrical, so if you're not in the room, I'm like fully assuming that means you're not able to participate.
Yeah, because it happens when you enter the area. It's not just like at the time of casting and it lasts 10 minutes. So
Wait, it says it's a burst though, right? So shouldn't it burst and then people that are caught in it are still in it?
burst as in like circle around the person, not burst as in like
As in
One moment.
Yeah.
That makes sense. Okay.
okay.
So, yeah. So, I guess Laeth has to be present for the interrogation. Oh, no. Oh,
it's
no.
okay. It says you can avoid answering questions and also be evasive as long as you remain within boundaries of truth.
Your specialty.
But also, is Nadia with us?
Yes.
Did we leave her? Oh, God.
Okay, cool. So Laeth is like pointing around at all the stuff in the tower and is saying like, I know it was bad to want to lock you up, but like it's got cool stuff, right? You like it though.
He's like, yeah. I mean, I like it as long as I can come and go whenever I want.
Yeah, you'd have to talk to Alistair about that.
Yeah. Well, after we've dealt with the person, are you gonna kind of just gestures like the cut across the throat?
I don't think that's up to me. I imagine that's Lorelei, and it depends on what Clover says.
Yeah. I have never seen someone die.
I mean, you did a great job at the tea house. Everyone got here very fast. If you want to head back to the safe house now.
Yeah, I think I will on that. Just so she doesn't have to watch the death interrogation.
Yeah, I will ask Vittorio if he will escort her back.
Yeah, Vittorio will escort her back. And they leave, and also if anybody wants to roll, the 2 rings that fell out of the pouch were magical. If anybody wants to roll on those.
Does our wizard want to identify them? Maybe?
Our wizard should, as a treat.
I feel like our wizard is best suited to this, our detective wizard. A great mouse
Absolutely.
to
I hit
wizard.
the wrong thing and it went to like the backgrounds like Tick has. And I was like, what do I do? Okay. That'd be Arcana check, correct?
Yeah, if you want to just toss me 2 Arcana checks real quick.
Yeah. And is that hidden or?
I think they can be open.
All right. So that's a 33 for the first one. And a 34 for the second.
Hell yeah, great mouse detective got it on that.
You quickly recognize these. One is a grim ring, this sort of golden ring sculpted with a grinning skull. And then the other is a greater ring of sigils.
Where is Groon when you need her? And I will describe these in great detail and with much like hand flourishing and excitement about the enchantments.
Greater ring of sigils. It does as it says. And the grim ring allows you to detect the presence of undead as an exploration activity, and it has a reaction if you are dealt the drained condition by undead.
Do Dampier count as undead?
I actually don't think that they do for the purpose of this.
They don't. For the only ancestry that counts as like undead is a skeleton ancestry.
Just checking. Just curious if Laeth's secret is about to come out to the group.
Gets outed by a ring. Damn, that would have been poetic, though.
Would have been.
But hey, now we can come up with a cool symbol of anathema and just put it everywhere. Graffiti, random places. Put a little anathema was here tag.
Well, okay. Before we do that, I think that Laeth is going to take a look at the ring, which says that it is carved with the personal sigils of different individuals, adding one to represent you when you invest it. Is there like a Clover on there?
Yes, there is.
Okay.
And there is another one as well on it, of a sort of a mask with a laughing face, which Gravewing you would recognize as one of the many symbols that Johnny uses.
I just shake my head. That's Johnny's symbol.
Yeah.
Whisper, Aubrey. Is it the greater ring of sigils?
Yes, it is.
Okay. Then Laeth is going to say, well, if one of us puts it on, we can track whatever it is that they were tracking. It might be locations, but it could be the sort of means of keeping in touch with Johnny. If they both had a sigil on them, then they'd be able to tell how far away they are and how they're doing.
So, does that mean Johnny is good track right now?
Potentially. Do you see a mark on Clover?
I mean, how willing are you to look for this mark?
I did a whole medicine check. Did it pop up then?
It did not pop up in the
Maybe. I think the wife would know.
It also can be visible or invisible, so...
Fair. Well, if somebody puts on the ring, would that be enough to know? Or if someone puts it on, will that give it away to someone on the other side as well?
Stares at Alistair, who identified it.
Immediately.
I'm more feeling the Grim Ring than the Ring of Greater Sigils.
Do you know if the Ring of Sigils is like a two-directional, or is it like one-directional?
No, it's one directional. It only points to the most recent sigil that you made.
Okay. So putting it on would not be like, here we are, it's a beacon.
No.
Okay.
Unless you just immediately slapped one on the wall.
Come get it, Johnny.
But then it would only be a beacon for us.
Yeah.
Because each ring is individual.
Okay.
We can dish out the rings later.
But if Johnny put a sigil on Clover and Clover put a sigil on Johnny, because the ring had both their sigils on it, then it would be tracking.
So,
then we'll hear an explosion in about 4 or 5 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Fair. Good point.
Are the sigils
we can do like
are the sigils able to be detected by magic though? Because they are magic symbols. Like if you were to do detect magic or whatever on Clover's person, in theory you'd be able to find any other magical thing there, including something being covered with invisibility or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Actually, there's 2 important questions related to this, which is one, what level or approximation that we would know in character is Clover? Because that would affect the how long the sigil lasts, and I think it might also affect the. It wouldn't affect the track sigil, but it might add a little bit of urgency to figuring things out or give us some idea.
Clover
Okay,
is the same level as you.
The track
It's
sigil is 100 miles because it's a greater ring. that's not affected by anything. The other question is the room lead?
No.
The sigil tracking is blocked by lead or running water.
You're on the same side of the river as Johnny, so unfortunately.
Yeah, I was gonna say, unless we are on the same side of the river, so no blockage.
Okay, well, one of us has to do this, so
I gotta.
Who wants to invest?
Right now? Do we have to do ring stuff right now?
This one, I think, only because it might be a short duration that it is useful. At least that is how I think you are explaining it, Alistair.
I was worried about that, but that was just me as a player being stupid.
Oh, never mind.
But no, more to the point, it could give us if we know whether she was tracked. Is Clover or she, they? What's
she, her.
Clover's pronouns?
She, her.
She, her.
She, her. Okay. If she was tracking a individual with the sigil ring, that information might be useful for us to know to give us leverage in our communications and the interrogation. Like, we don't necessarily need to go find them.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I'll do it. I mean, how long does it take to invest? This is something I forget.
Literally, it takes like an action, essentially, is to invest and, have your mark appear on the ring.
Okay, I'll put it on. Invest.
Mm-hmm.
I'll figure out my mark later.
Yeah.
I don't have a bat signal, guys.
I was thinking the same thing.
I don't have one yet, but I guess I got a moth signal. I don't got one yet, but okay. If I do have it invested, I can track the thing now, right? Track whatever was last marked.
Yeah. So tracking the sigil is a manipulate action. Gives you the general direction, and it lets you know if the sigil was placed on a living creature. You determine whether the creature is alive, its distance from you, and any conditions affecting it.
All right, like dead, or zone of truth, or homosexual.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think homosexual is a condition.
Yes, it is.
Being.
No,
You're right.
it's a condition
lifestyle
and
choice.
Yep, it's a full choice and a condition. It's an active one that we make against God. Turns it on.
Dude, we're gonna get demonetized.
Good for being
I don't think-
homosexual.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I don't think gay people should get paid.
We certainly don't.
I know that fucking Visa MasterCard doesn't want to do. Anyways, I turned this on.
Hello.
What's happening?
So yeah, you you immediately turn this on and like track the last sigil that Clover made, and you turn around and stare at Lorelei.
Okay, so she fully knew that you were not there.
She attack.
Maybe she was trying to falsify an assassination publicly, so it looked like she was following an order.
Or she hadn't spent the 10-minute, or it's only once every 10 minutes. Like, why would you double check if you knew where they were gonna be?
Makes good proof if you can make somebody put on a ring and then tell that someone's dead.
In case she ran away, yeah.
Check after the fact as well.
That is dark. I did not expect it to go there.
Yeah. Mechanically, it was because Lorelei rolled high enough on her deception check. Clover didn't double check.
Well, there was a brief moment we lived in a world where Clover was double crossing somebody else and not Lorelei.
We kill Clover. We put the new mark on her. Then we disguise Lorelei as Clover and bring the body to Johnny, and then we kill him.
Never let him know your
Talk
next
about
move.
dark.
Can somebody just heal this bitch and wake her up so we can...
If we're ready.
I have a question, actually. A weird question. So you know the save that's required to, like, resist the Zone of Truth? Or not Zone of Truth, but Ring of Truth?
Yeah.
Theoretically, what happens if someone enters the sphere when they're unconscious and then wakes up? Do they automatically fail the save because they were unconscious?
They don't, but they will make the save essentially on their first round.
Okay, I tried. Chat, I tried to cook, didn't work.
Hey, Aubrey, I have not drawn a card yet today. May I do so?
Yes, you can. So, you pull the Lost,
Great.
the Chaotic Evil card.
Checking my thing. I think that's a good thing for me right now.
The Chaotic Evil card of Wisdom. The Bodok represents the permanently insane, lost amongst the lunatics and psychopaths and insane asylums. The card is emptiness.
Wow.
Oh, anyways.
Foreshadowing.
Foreshadowing is a narrative device.
Okay, and then chaotic evil is the... Where'd you go? Yes, I can make... Yes, it's a disadvantage to you. Hella. We did it. We did it. Good job on the summoning circle, everybody.
Whoa.
Now it's time for the feeling circle.
Yeah, well. Now you cast the Ring of Truth, and then one of you just does some quick medicine on
I can give
Clover.
her a drink.
Yeah, you do, and you watch as she slowly comes back to consciousness, and yeah, we'll do this in rounds essentially, because like every time that you ask her a question, if she's gonna lie, she's gotta make a roll.
It's every... Gotcha.
I think is it?
I'll start it off. We already know who you're working for. I think the more important question is why.
And you are spending the
Yeah, absolutely.
Mhm.
As long as it's only one. Otherwise, I might save it for a more pertinent question. But not that that's not a pertinent question, just you know what I mean. But yes, I will spend the card if it's the only one safe. Which
Yeah.
I think it is.
yeah.
Because it explicitly says that if you leave and re-enter the area, you use the same save, so I can't imagine
Yeah.
that.
So
after
yeah, I
every
think
question.
it is one save. Yeah. They have to roll a deception check.
Yeah, and they have a -2 on top of their successes and failures, I guess. Because it says they also take.
Yeah. They'll take the status penalty to deception checks. Right. So with the disadvantage, it got a 6 on the die. Yeah. So that is a regular failure. Which means if the target lies or the bell accurately sees through their deception and will never ring if they lie because of a failure.
Okay.
And what was the first question you asked, Gravewing?
Why did she do it? We already know who she's working for. Why did she do it?
Watch as Clover kind of just moves a little bit to test the bonds, figure out how securely she's tied to this chair, and the answer is rather. And she looks up at you, Gravewing, and says, "You."
Does the bell ring?
Bell rings.
Bell rings equals lies?
Truth.
Equals truth.
Fucking okay. Elaborate.
Made a good thing. Blades were great. And you fucking come along and put these fucking ideas in her head. And the next thing I know, she's marching us all to death.
Ding!
It rings.
Ding! Aubrey, you gotta start saying ding after every sentence so we know.
Okay.
So your next brightest idea was to go to the number one menace. You were there. You know exactly what Johnny did to the row.
At least he's honest about it. Bell rings.
Ding!
You do realize that if the world ends, you're one of the idiots who live here, right?
Yeah, well, the way things are looking right now, who the fuck knows anymore?
I am too disappointed. I think it's very obvious that Gravewing is extremely disappointed in this entire situation. She went from feeling guilty / bad to just utter disappointment very, very fast.
Mm-hmm. And at some point, Gravewing, you turn around and Lorelai's not there. And Clover looks around at the rest of you and says, "So what we're gonna do? Play 20 questions and you're just gonna slit my throat? What's the plan?"
Is there anyone else you are working with?
I think you know who I was working with.
Yes, anyone else?
Whoever he's working with.
Okay.
Are there any other blades that you are working with? Bloody blades?
Says, "No. There is no bell."
Oh. How many other bloody blades?
Who's to say?
You are going to say now.
Would you like to make an intimidation check?
Sure, why not?
I could help.
I'm gonna just start pulling out esoterica, start crafting a weakness.
Unhinged.
It's not great, but it's doable. What is that? A 27? Wait, hang on, what did I roll? Yeah, 27.
I rolled a 29 to help. Is that a crit?
I was waiting for this to be extremely fucked up if you fail.
That is a crit, because DC to 8 is only 15.
Nice, so that means Lou got a 29.
Lou's in her scary era. I'm learning I just need to play scary characters. That's it. I can't do anything else.
Yeah, you do, and says, "It's only a handful. They're all with him already, so, And
Thanks.
There's a bell ringing."
We would like our names, please.
It looks at you and says, "Go fuck yourself."
Is there a ding?
No, there's not.
It is a very impolite sentiment, but I guess I will ask you again. What are their names, please?
Give me another intimidation check.
Can I help this time? Laeth is going to say, give us their names and they might just be expelled. They can run away, keep it from us, and you'll have failed, and they'll have failed, and they'll be wanted on both sides. You've already led them into death. Surely you could give them a bit of a chance. Isn't that why you turned against Lorelei in the first place? Oof, that is only 22.
I only got a 23. That's a good argument, though.
And you do that, and it's just like, really got to work on your form. No reason for me to give them up now.
I would argue that there is every reason to give them up now.
You really want to see them dead? You really, really want to see it?
We made our choices.
You know, there's a lot of magic here. I'd love to do some experiments with some of the stuff that I found in this building.
Does the bell ring for Alistair?
Yeah, I'm saying the truth.
It is interesting that you were so quick to give up your wife and turn her over. But some people you hardly know, you will defend to the death.
Yeah, I know they're on the right path.
The right path? Are you fucking insane?
I think I'm seeing things clearly for the first time in a while.
Johnny peddled drugs into every fucking corner of the streets. People are still not clean. They're never gonna be clean. And when he wasn't doing that, he was trafficking. Murdering. A lot worse. That's what you want? That's what you want to be associated with? That's who you back up?
Hey, work with them. Rose stays ours.
I punch her in the face.
Yeah, that certainly cannot dodge right now.
I hate to be the one to point this out, but technically speaking, you failed at your job and got captured by the enemy. I'm pretty sure if you go back to him, he's just gonna kill you. So, your best chance of survival is answering what we say, statistically speaking. And, gestures.
Oh, if you're smart, you'll kill me too.
I mean, that's not my choice. Looks like Gravewing.
Oh yeah, was there a ding?
Oh, when it just does that, yeah, that's the truth is... Clover is a master thief and assassin who trained alongside Lorelei for years.
Well, it could promise to be painless then.
Where's the fun in that?
Do you want me to torture you?
Yes, she does. It's her kink.
Oh. I'm sorry, I'm not into that. I'm out. No, thank you. You guys continue.
Did it ding for Nihil?
God.
Answer the question.
Great question. You're in the ring.
How do I'm just gonna roll this. If it's above a 10, the bell doesn't. If it's above a 12, the bell doesn't ring. Okay.
How kinky is Nihil?
We're about to find out.
Lives
Okay.
in the same body as their partner.
The bell doesn't. They're actually not into it. The bell rings 15 times over and over again. Like very consistently.
Oh,
Niall
damn.
grabs Lou's bell to start ringing it just to emphasize.
You have neither shame, nor loyalty, nor self-preservation. What on earth is it that you do have? You don't even have the row, you don't have the blades, you have absolutely nothing. Certainly no self-respect.
Lou, as you speak, many things happen at once. You watch as hands come up from Clover and underhanded throws a knife at you for a 39.
Hey, hey, I might have forgotten to heal myself at the tea house. The hits! As a critical. I thought you took our knives! Carry on, keep going.
You didn't roll high enough.
No, it's fine. Crit hit. Do it.
Can you give me another fortitude save?
Sure.
Christ.
Sure, it's fine. It's less than fine. Maybe that's a 20. I rolled a nat 5.
Yeah, how does Doomed 2 sound?
Great.
And 30 damage as this knife sinks directly into your sternum.
Hey, guess what? I am still alive. This should be really easy math, but I threw temp HP. Wait, no, my temp HP is gone. Never mind. I'm still fine. No, wait, it's the opposite. I'm just kind of fine.
Tyrant of the